very solid life out of an electronic in general. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, man. I love this board. My Mackie Profex.
Am live on YouTube.
Oh, come hither.
Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot though because I let's see. Welcome back to Skyrim. That's not what I'm playing.
Psych.
Psych. Sorry, y'all. Playing Battlefield 4 with the homies.
Battlefields. I'm on them fields of the battles. Seth, don't forget to blink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wet your eyes.
Yeah. Do all that. Where the fuck is this asshole?
Wet your eyes.
Killing it right now.
Let's see how shitty this stream is.
Yeah, it's a
God,
bad stream. You can tell right away.
Oh. Mute me. Oh wait, I gotta mute you? What the fuck's going? There we go. I had to mute you. I was hearing myself. Say something.
Yeah.
Check.
Oh, there you go. All right, there you go. Look at this dinky asshole board.
That's my bed right back there. What's going on with my video frame rate? What in the fuck?
What, your pixelated fucking forehead?
This webcam sucks.
Sorry, I'm drinking. I'm a piece of shit.
No, I mean I'm on my backup setup, man. I don't blame you for talking shit. This shit sucks compared to my main setup.
No, listen, I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't look that bad. Like
Thank you.
real talk, like on some real shit, it does not look that bad.
I appreciate
You're a little choppy. Nothing hard.
Oh, actually, I want to change some settings real fucking quick. I have to. All right, the stream's gonna buffer for a second, but I didn't end the stream. It'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, please, and thank you if you're watching. Literally, it'll stop buffering in like 30 seconds.
Can't get the shit right. Sloppy.
Yeah,
Sloppy
stream, sloppy streamer.
Oh god, I can't even see. It's all blurry. What is this shit? What is this? What's the frame rate on this thing? 30?
Is it? Shut up.
Hold on.
No, it's 60 at 1080p.
Yeah, so she said.
It should be 720p.
That's better.
It's gonna buffer again for a second, guys. Don't worry. Stream. Change settings in OBS and restart the stream, and it just buffers for a second for everybody.
That's convenient.
Yeah, you don't have to like completely like end the stream and restart the stream like you do on Twitch.
On Twitch.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Come on, says.
No, honestly though, you're. And look, you went up in subscribers.
Ew.
You went like up 100.
Bad.
Not on my end.
33 FPS. Hold on.
I mean, honestly, this doesn't look horrible. I mean, it's a little. I can't even. My brain's not working.
Hold on.
It's a little pixely. Like it hesitates like a half a millisecond. The grass looks really good while you're standing still. Don't ever do that again. Oh, did it.
This game is not irresistible. It's maxing out my GPU right now. real quick. The stream's gonna buffer again for a second. There we go. Quick sync saves the day again. I fucking love NVIDIA or Intel quick sync, dude. That's part of why I won't buy a fucking AMD processor. It's because of Intel quick sync. Now the stream. Compared to how it looked before. Achieving much closer to 60.
Our scouts have located a new vault.
I might be able to make it look even better though. This game is so GPU heavy. I could just set the stream to run even more on the CPU real quick and then.
We've armed the vault.
Alright. Now we're getting a nice locked, solid 60 FPS on the stream.
Puzzle objectives to go. Great job, man. Let's keep this up.
Hey, the stream should be looking much better.
Scouts are searching for the bomb.
Fuck you, bitch!
Take that shit.
I always spawn on Seth, so Seth gets the XP. So Seth levels up faster. Because that's my homeboy.
Appreciate it, Luke. Now for the squad.
Of course, dog. Always. Squad
My
first.
dog.
That's my
My
dog. That's
dog.
my dog. I need to turn on my side tone. There it is. Perfect. Oh, it's so much better. Oh, what's my FOV?
We got the vault. Take us up.
Got his ass. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Oh, I got a squad suppression assist, but it wasn't enough. Is the stream looking better, Mark?
Hold on 1 second.
Frame rate seems like it's much more consistently locked in at 60.
Yeah, they're right up here, Luke. Oh,
Oh yeah, that's way better.
Better? Yeah, I switched it to run on the rendering of the stream to run on the CPU instead of the GPU because this game apparently is extremely GPU intensive, even though it's only running on like medium settings. It's using like 90-something% of my GPU without the stream running. I am getting some screen tearing though. There's just this weirdness with this game where if you turn on VSync, even if the game so the game recommends running at a frame rate higher than the tick rate of the server, right? So even if the tick rate of the server is 60 and you're running the game at 60, then the game will tell you that you should be running at a higher frame rate to avoid tick and frame rate, incompatibility issues or whatever.
Oh.
And so I have to leave VSync off because my monitor is 60 hertz. Otherwise, it'll lock it in at 60, and even servers that are 60 hertz will like give me that issue or that warning or whatever. I don't know if it actually causes any problems running the running like 60 hertz at on a 60 like tick server or whatever, 60 hertz tick server, like it seems to me like that would be perfect, you know. But they recommend running higher than, and so I got to keep VSync off, which keeps GPU usage high. Or maybe I do. I don't know. I can try turning VSync on and just to say fuck them. I guess I've never noticed any issues from it other than the warning. But this is a 90 hertz server, so if I turn VSync on in this server, then I would be below the tick rate. So I don't know. It's fucky with Battlefield 4. I'm so excited for Battlefield 2042 just for the fuckiness of this game being so old, to be honest. I keep saying that, Seth, but that really is my biggest thing right now with 2042 is it's being a new game, modern game with modern features. Fuck the bullshit, dog. I don't care about new guns and hurricanes and shit. I want to be able to use a controller without having to set it up. And, I want to be able to, I don't know, all that other shit. All those other modern features. DLSS, ray tracing.
Yeah.
All that shit.
All that shit.
Dude, better support for multi-threaded CPUs. All that shit. That's the new wave. Luke, have you had technical difficulty before? Oh yes, 1000%, Raja. I have technical difficulties, honestly. I don't want to say often, but frequently enough where that's my like arch nemesis. Technical difficulties are my arch nemesis. If not for them, the stream would run smoothly. I mean, right now the stream's running smooth enough on my backup PC. I'm happy. You know, I'm glad I can stream still. To be honest, if I couldn't stream, I'd be more upset about that than anything. I'd be more upset about the fact that I couldn't reach out to my community, I couldn't create content, I couldn't have my presence, my space, you know, that I've come to be, I guess, known for and take up over time, I guess, you know, and like, that's what if I literally had nothing to stream off of, I'd be terribly upset. But there will never, I don't think that'll happen. Because even if I couldn't stream off of my computer, my main desktop, I'd stream off my backup desktop. Even if I couldn't stream off my secondary, I'd stream off my tertiary. Even if I couldn't stream off my tertiary, I'd stream off my PS4. And even if I couldn't stream off my PS4, I'd stream off my phone with it pointed at a game system like my Switch or Vita. And so at this point, like, streaming is integrated into my life. Like, I don't have an option, like, in my mind, other than, you know, that. So, like I said, I'll find a way, worst case scenario. I will still be here. I have grit, determination, persistence. You cannot change that or take that away from me.
Hostile machine gunner operating south of your location.
I can't hear you clearly because the game sound is loud. That makes sense because I usually keep it turned down to about 10 decibels, and right now I don't have it turned down at all on this computer. So right now I just turned the game down, sound down by 9 decibels, so hopefully it sounds more clear on my voice side of things versus the game side of things. Also, this microphone is notoriously a little bit quiet, and so I might have to put some gain on my mic just to compensate. Ooh, what the fuck? Somebody trying to snipe on me? Who do that? Can you hear me better, Rasha? Check, check, 1, 2. Ooh. Or should I turn the game sound down more possibly, or myself up a bit? He said, okay, it's clear now. Perfect. Yeah, about 9-10 decibels is the perfect amount I find to turn the game volume down by. Seems to be effective.
Objective Delta.
That's some free stream advice for you, bitch ass.
Hostile sniper west of your location. We just neutralized Objective Alpha.
Got you, bitch ass. Fuck out of here. Got his ass. Fuck out of here, bitch. Oh! Seth's dead. I'll wait for Seth to respawn so I spawn on him so he gets XP for it. Mark still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
What's good, dog?
What's good, Dow?
Um,
I put the slightest little bit of a burn mark in my new keyboard,
oh.
and I didn't mean to do that, and it's in the wrist rest, and yeah,
Just break it and use your ADH.
yeah,
Just like smash it against something. Be like, it came in the box like this. I don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
happened.
yeah, it melted the wrist rest a little bit, so I was looking for a replacement. I cannot find one. They have up to the K95, which I just had before this one, but they don't have a K100.
What about the K95 Platinum XT? Did that have a padded one?
Kind of, it was rubbery. This one is flush and cushion-like. It's got a little jam hole in it. Now.
Yeah.
That's
It
for
do.
But like, if I could get a wrist rest, like that's not a big deal, right? But
Yeah.
they don't even like sell it.
It's fucked.
Like, what do you? They sell every one of them except that one.
Objective Alpha.
They even say like, go find a retailer.
Oh shit, Seth, I'm having that issue right now
What?
where I gotta go into Origin and turn off, what was it, the Origin overlay? How do I, settings, Origin,
Seriously?
Origin
application
in-game.
settings, Origin in game,
Mhm.
or enable Origin in game. Oh, I can't turn it off right now. Disabled while in restricted access mode. What the fuck is restricted access mode? Maybe I have to close the game first. There it is. All right, perfect.
That's a bitch.
Oh, what the fuck? It's telling me I needed to get the expansions. Extra content. Oh, apparently I didn't download all of the content. I thought I did, but I apparently didn't. So I just have to wait for the rest of the DLC to install real quick. Because I'm a dummy. That last map must not have been a DLC map, or must not have been one of the DLC maps that I didn't have. Better than I was the last time, baby. Ooh, 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 I'm good. So good. Better than I was the last time, baby. Ooh, 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 I'm good.
Ooh.
So good. Better than I was last time, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do you know that song, Mark?
No.
Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
Chance has been on my mind all night for some reason. I don't know. He's even his worst stuff is pretty good. If you've never checked him out, Mark, I would definitely recommend. And it's not,
Chance the Rapper, I know who he is.
yeah, okay. Yeah, that's off, I think,
Yeah, he's
his
really
newer
good.
album. What? I think that song's off his newer album.
No, he just came out with a really shitty album.
Yeah.
But his best ones like fuck.
Oh, that's actually good ass intro
Acid.
off Acid Rap. I didn't
Yeah,
realize.
acid rap. Yeah, acid raps.
I didn't
Like,
realize that was on Acid Rap.
probably his best work. Then the one after acid rap is pretty good too.
Mark, I just linked it. in the Discord, and you only have to
Yeah, no.
listen to the very beginning of the song to hear what I was talking about. Which is weird, you know? I guess I'm gonna try closing Origin and reopening it. Raja says, I am scared. I'm with my friend in Discord call. Why are you scared if you're with your friend, Raja? Alright, so now it's downloading the other shit. I hate DLC in video games, man. Shit's bullshit. They're doing it right these days where like the extra maps are just free. We talked about this before, where the extra maps are just like free, you know? Like about how when you have to buy the maps it ends up splitting up the community because you have to like own the maps to play on them. And then like only a small group of people ever play on them in the first place and then they die off really quickly. Like if you were to try to go to like a say like a black like not even that far ago, right? Like a Black Ops 4 DLC pack map, you know, like 3 years ago. And, you know, a map you had to buy as DLC and try to play on that, you probably could you you probably couldn't find a match for it, you know, because it's just nobody's playing those maps. Anybody that is still playing the game is just playing the public maps that everyone can play. And so it fucks up the whole user base when the maps are cost money like that. I get what they're trying to do. Like they spend more time working on the game, they want to make more money off of it. But I don't know, man. Splitting up the map packs is a terrible way to go about it in the long run for the community. It just kills the game faster, in my opinion. Does like the opposite of what it tries to do. It tries to extend the life of the game, it ends up fucking killing the game faster. Because then the more DLC packs that come out, the more ostracized people feel, even though nobody plays online with those DLC packs. Minnie Meow? Baby kitty? What? What you doing? You stuck up my butt, huh, kitty? What's that? What type of gun is that? I've been using that DMR, that MK100 or whatever it is, dude. That DMR fucks. You got a laser sight on it? Yo, once you throw that laser on it, it's gonna be fucking deadly. Get some flashbangs too. The laser with some flashbangs. Fuck people up. Trust me, dude. Kit it out. Kit the shit out there, shit, dog. Call of Duty kit. In Battlefield. I'm in the meow, baby kitty. Come here, baby. Good girl. Good kitty. Raja says, I am eating spicy. What do you mean, Raja? What spicy are you eating? Oh, I am eating spicy. I'm eating spicy. Hot Cheetos. I'm eating spicy. Big red gum. I'm eating spicy. fucking hot or fireball liquor. I'm drinking spicy. Fucking or what's the other one with Tabasco in it? Bloody Mary. I'm drinking spicy. Applies a few different times. No. No. I'm 99% sure that like you can't use them in the class I'm using. Every class you just checked? Huh. That's stupid. But you can't use a fucking rocket launcher in anything but engineer. For some reason other than people who've been trained in repairing tanks can't carry a rocket launcher. Fuck you guys. Yeah, if you can't repair a tank, you can't rocket launch one. That's just how it goes. Then the army, yeah. If you can't intricately repair the minute like parts of a tank with their zero tolerance machining, like then you can't shoot at one with a rocket launcher. It just doesn't work like that in the army. If you can't fix it, you don't deserve to blow it up. Raja says it's a Filipino food. It's called halang halang. That's cool. I would give that a try personally. Minnie Meow baby kitty, what are you doing? You don't like to sit on my lap, so what are you doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm gonna go check on my other computer again real quick. Nope. No. Oh god, I've never seen a computer more fried, to be honest. Rarely seen a computer as fried, at least. It's fried. Like, I'm confident when I take it to Best Buy, they're not going to be able to do anything with it. Which is the only time I would take it to Best Buy, really, you know. Because if I can't do anything with it, they can't do anything with it. I'm like that confident in my skills. At least not in store with I know the limited access to like software repair tools and hardware they have in store. I know they can't do anything like advanced technically in the store beyond what I can do at home. And so it's like they can at the repair center if they send it off to the repair center, but they won't. You know, they don't have the time for it per computer at the rate that they come in. They junk them out usually, and you know, if this was like an easy fix, if they could just like change out the hard drive, right? But they'll like try to diagnose it, but it won't even turn on for them to diagnose. So they'll be like, oh, motherboard must be dead. It's just kind of like the, you know, the automation of it all, like what's it? There's like the human side of everything, and then the inhuman, like the what's that called? Automation, I guess, or like there's a word for it I'm looking for, I guess, but I can't think of it right now. Uh, Like the automated side, the non-human side of the process. Like if humans looked at it and worked on it, but there's like that non-human automation side of it. There's a word I'm looking for. Almost like the autonomy, but that's not right either. Like, but something about the process, right? Because like there's so little human intelligence involved in the way the process works. You know, like it's just everyone doing their job, checking boxes and submitting the work to the next person, kind of. You know, like I don't think that they'll actually like. I don't think that there's a chance that I'd get this actual computer back to me in repaired order. Like, they just, don't have the time to diagnose the problem, genuinely fix it, I don't think. They'll just junk it out. Mount, mount. My old iBuyPower computer was getting blue screen of death after a while, and that's eventually what they said. They just said the motherboard is dead. Blue screen of death every time you boot up after a while, motherboard's dead. And so they junked it out. There's really not much to the process. They look at it, they, determine fixable or not fixable, junk out. And I guess fixable like I said, like a relativistic thing. How much time are they gonna put into fixing one computer? You know, 20 hours, 40 hours, 50 hours? No, it doesn't make sense. You're gonna pay somebody $500 to work. You know what I'm saying? Work on one computer. Like it doesn't make sense. So. I don't know. I'm just like I said. I'm glad I can stream on this computer. My DLCs are still downloading. I'm almost there. We are almost there, kitty. We are almost there. Almost. Almost. It's so weird though that I couldn't get the RAM working at its like default speed. Mark, I know you said it's possible that the RAM is bad, but I really don't think that's the case, man. Necessarily. It was reading out at the right, you know, this and that. Mark, you still there? I think Mark might have dipped. Kitty, what? What, baby? You want to see what's over here? It's a computer. You can't use a computer. You don't got thumbs. Come here. Oh my god, my mom's got the news on downstairs. They just said temperatures in the mid 40s tomorrow morning. Not too chilly for the kids. Are you fucking kidding? You fucking frostbite in the mid 40s. You gotta stand out there long enough. You ever have one of those situations where you're standing outside for mad long because your bus just didn't show up? You're just standing there waiting for the bus. Yeah, like mid 40s, fucking, you don't have like proper like jacket, gloves, and your door's locked because your parents left and you're just waiting on the bus, dude. That can fuck you up. Like you were like, oh yeah, I just gotta hop on the bus. It's not that cold out. Next thing you know, you're outside for 3 hours in the fucking freezing cold, borderline freezing cold. Baby roof. Like they always told you not to grab anything if there was a fire drill in school, you know. They always told you like don't grab anything, just go outside, you know. And I remember one year there was a fire drill and I just went outside no jacket and it was like fucking December or something, right? And it was a fire drill not because there was like it was a fire drill, it was a fire drill because there was an actual like electrical issue. I don't know if you were in the high school that year or if it was like I think it was in ninth grade. So, because I was still in chorus, I'm pretty sure I was in chorus when it happened. I was only in chorus for like ninth grade. Um, and so, I go outside thinking like it's gonna be a normal fire drill, like 5 minutes right back inside, and we're out there for like 2 fucking hours. Like when there's like literally like legit snow on the ground. I had people huddled around me to like keep me warm and like we were all keeping each other warm. Some of the kids did grab their jackets because they were like, oh well, it's cold outside, like whatever, right? But my jacket wasn't there, so I was just like, oh, like I'm not gonna go grab my jacket. It's just a normal fire drill. And I don't know. It's like this whole thing where then I'm standing outside with no fucking jacket and the freezing cold, like, and they can't figure out why the fire alarm keeps going off. Like, I don't know, dude. Shitty day at school. Um, Always grab your jacket in the case of a fire alarm. Unless the building's actually on fire, I guess. You know, like if you can determine that the building's genuinely on fire, then you should probably get out as quickly as you can. But if it's a fire drill situation where you think it's only an alarm going off because it's like a type drill situation, go get your coat. You never know how long you'll be outside for. Raja says, "Can I record? Record what, Raja? What are you trying to record?" Yeah, you could be outside forever, never end up coming back inside because you froze to death. And then you got buried, so you never came back inside after that. Hey, you like nuts and berries? Because they buried your nuts in the ground. Oh my god, the needle prick in the neck, and then how 8 people got trampled to death. Do you think the needle prick in the neck thing is true? I guess Houston PD believe that it is true that he did get pricked in the neck, is what I heard. No, that one of the security guards did. Yeah, something about Houston PD after an investigation believed that did get pricked in the neck or something like that. I googled it today, like kind of couldn't do it a little bit, and that's what they were saying in the news headlines today about it was. And then too, there was a thing about 3 different separate groups of people are suing Drake, Travis Scott, and the headline the yeah. Yeah. And then Travis Scott didn't, and then him and Drake kept playing even though there was calls from the crowd for them to stop from what I understand. That's fucked up. Minnie, get up there. You can do it. Good girl. Can you record for your YouTube channel? What are you trying to record, dog? I'm not on Seth's team again because this game hates me and will never put me on my friend's teams by default, which hopefully the new game is better about. Yep, your squad's full, but I'll join Team India, which has 1 out of 5 right now on China. India, China, Indochina. Motherfuck, fuck you, motherfuck. Fucking motherfuck, bitch. Eat shit, motherfuck. Eat my dick. Yo, I'm on the team of one of them helicopter dudes. Raja says, yay, 34 subs! Yeah, Raja, I myself am working on my subscriber count and subscriber goal. I should start putting it in the title. Let's see. 1,218. So what's the goal? 1,250? Motherfucker. Ooh, from behind though. If I had 40 subs, I will do a face reveal. Not the old video. I was 9 at that time. Okay. I don't think anybody really is like waiting for your face reveal, Raja, to be honest. No offense, man. Like I don't think people it's gonna be like world changing, life shifting for most people when you do that. My face is revealed, and I don't think most people care either way. Yeah, Seth, wait till your face reveal. Everybody's gonna be fucking throwing up in their mouth. I tried to blow up that tank a little bit with that C4, and it, if you look at the kill feed, you see it didn't work. Dick boy? You think I'm not quick enough? I am quick enough, cock boy. Stick boy never leaves the stick. Damn, dude, my body got flung. No offense, Raja, like I was saying, I just think there's too many people in the world for anybody in the world really to stop and care what one person who makes a couple YouTube videos looks like. I'm just saying, like I said, I don't think anybody cares what I look like. I mean, if I streamed with no camera versus streaming with a camera, I'd probably still have the same amount of viewers and whatever over time. It's not about your face, it's about your personality. If anything, if I streamed with no camera, I'd probably have more viewers. Because then my voice would, like, people would be able to, like, form their own opinion about it. Some people would probably think I was, like, black or Asian, you know, and, like, everybody would have their own different, like, internal appearance about what I look like in their head. You know what I'm saying? Is that weird to say? Forgive me, stream. I know not what I say. Roger says, I don't know, I do videos for fun. Yeah, then your face reveal is going to be fun. And that's all that matters. Give me it! I'm eating up that wall! Give me his butt! The fuck? You saw a hacker? Did you report him? So I recorded, and that makes me have 34 subs. Oh, hee hee. Nice, Raja. That's awesome. Congratulations to you for hitting that goal there. Meow. What you looking at? What you looking at, baby? What's up there? I need to go look in my hallway for a second. The cat's looking at. I don't know what the cat's looking at. It's bugging me out. What you looking at, baby? Oh shit! There's a bug up there. I gave the cat some treats and a little bit of catnip. The cat was like looking up at the hallway ceiling. I was like, "Yo, cat, what are you looking at?" And it was like one of them big mosquito bugs. You know, the bugs that look like mosquitoes, but they're not mosquitoes, but they're like a big one. Yeah, of course, Rasha. No problem, man. I know it's a lot of work to get to any followers or subscribers on YouTube. 34 is still a lot more than some people have, for sure. And, you know, you got to start somewhere. Yeah, 34 is more subscribers on YouTube than Seth has. Seth's in my streams all the time. Seth don't have no YouTube subscribers. Yeah, and you really do got to start somewhere, man. 34 is a great start. That's a third of the way to 100, which is a third of the way to 300, which is almost a third of the way to 1,000. You know, and depending on how you look at it, man, like you know, all progress is progress. So even if it's slow but sure, keep working at it. But I get that fast cash. I'm no dummy. Get more money. Get more money. Yeah, I can hear you now, Mark. Yeah. Oh, really? Huh. Yeah. All of a sudden you're like, fuck, check? And I was like, yeah, I hear you. You're like, oh, I'm sure that was just so relieving just now. It's like busting a nut when we could hear you all of a sudden. You're like, oh, thank God. No, I know, man. Trust me, I was having tech issues earlier, so I know. Oh, baby Roof, people Roof, what you doing? You came to see me, meow? Where's she at? Oh, hey, Cinca. Yeah, I don't know where she is right now. I think she's probably in the office. In the office maybe? I don't know. She wasn't here. She's part Maine Coon. So she's called Minnie, but my neighbor just saw her for the first time. My neighbor goes, "Oh, she's big." And I don't. I guess like I'm the only cats I'm familiar with are like Carrie's cats, who are all kind of big. And when I see other people's cats, they seem like skinny and tiny to me. It's weird. Like all other people see cat seems like little. Like like after like being around these cats all the time. So I guess it's just normal to me, But then like other cats seem small, but I guess these cats are big. So I don't know. I got a big cat, not a little cat. She's a cutie. Get fucked. Oh, he's got 55 health and he fucked me. He fucked me with the Scar H. Yeah, that's cool. She was just in here a minute ago, mowing at me and bugging me and stuff. We gotta do the kitty litter soon. I might not learn visually the first time. Minnie me mow. Ma, you were the one who wanted a new cat. Come here, me mow. Oh, you in here still? Yeah, she was in here sitting on the footstool, right? I gave her some treats a little bit ago and a little bit of catnip up there. Yeah. Yeah, how she got an extra toe. 7? Is it 7 or 6? Come here, baby. Come here, baby. No. Hey, Mel, I want to see you paw. I'm sorry. I love you. Good girl. Take me to Virginia, mountain country, mama home. Yeah, I know that song. Take me to country, mama home. West Vermont. I got I only got 3 kills, but I had a lot of fun. They don't have a stat for that. Oh, I feel you. Um, uh, hopefully bringing my computer to a Geek Squad near me and starting the process of having them look at that and get that all worked out. I guess just double, triple check, make sure that the problem is persistent. Because it's at a point where every single time I turn on the computer, it won't start up, basically for me. And so if I take it to them and just tell them, like, hey, I tried to do, BIOS update, whatever, like I said, they'll probably just junk it out in the end. So, that's the plan, I guess, is try to do that ASAP to get my main desktop back in running order. And other than that, no plans really. I probably I don't even necessarily have to make an appointment because you can make appointments, but you can also just kind of show up and they'll take you in between appointments if when they have free time, So just kind of show up and make an appointment on the spot. And holy shit, there's explosions going off in the game. Vietnam, man. What the fuck? Uh, you said let's what tomorrow? Yeah, man. What time are you free? Word. What time in the morning? Oh, well, yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna try to go to Best Buy like early in the morning. Like, basically, I'll probably be up like 10, 11, and I'll try to like roll out there ASAP to return this RAM and drop off this computer. And uh, and so yeah, I'll hit you up after that. Unless you're trying to roll out to Best Buy with me tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'll hit you up before I head out then, and yeah, I'll see what's good. All right, peace out. That sucks, man. About the computer. It is what it is, I guess. Like, it happens, but it's just like downtime sucks, I guess. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That would suck if my keyboard was fucked up too. Like, oh, no, like you said, burned it like that. I thought you meant burn like, I don't know, somehow like my keyboard was also fucked up on top of my. I know what you're saying now. My bad. Yeah. It sucks, but it's not that bad. Yeah, it's the price you pay for giving yourself lung cancer. Uh, I mean, even though I smoke weed, it's like occasionally I'll get like a little burn mark in my like mouse pad or whatever else hoodie, from like smoking weed. So it's not just from cigarettes; it's smoking in general. I'm not any better for not smoking cigarettes, but smoking a bunch of blunts all the time. You know. Uh, You hit it, and like on the exhale, for some reason, the back pole of the hit is like out the front of it. Yep. Yeah, it's like a video of an AR bullet going through ballistics jelly. Yeah, like when it after the bubble collapses on itself, that's when the real damage happens. Oh man, you trying to play something, man? What do you got installed? What do you got? Which COD? Cold War, the multiplayer? I own that. I think that's only like 20 gigabytes by itself too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, dude, Postal's fun. Did we start the campaign together? There's like that two-player co-op campaign. Have you played through the campaign of Postal? You've only played the multiplayer? Well, I think we did the campaign multiplayer then. Um, because the campaign is kind of fun and pretty wacky and outlandish. It's almost like GTA 3 before GTA 3. Um, and then the multiplayer is just like deathmatch, team deathmatch, stuff like that. You got me thinking Call of Duty. I think I'm thinking I'm downloading the BattleNet launcher right now to try to download maybe just Call of Duty Cold War, just the multiplayer portion, you know. And I can probably do that pretty quick, and then we can get into. Oh shit! I've had uh, I've had the you guys's and the games audio muted on Discord or OBS, I mean, for a minute now on accident. I muted it when I was listening to that Chance the Rapper song, and I never unmuted it on OBS.
Oops.
So people haven't been able to hear you or the game. Um,
So they're like, what the fuck is this guy even talking about?
right.
Fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, I'm a weird dude. I'm a pretty
No,
weird
me.
dude.
No, I just meant me. I meant me. I meant me.
We're all weird dudes.
Weird. Your beard's weird.
You got a weird beard. I'll switch to punk rock.
Watermelon.
Oh, dude. There's this game called What the Golf. It's a little
Yeah,
indie game on Steam. You know, indie games, look at you got a
I
little
do.
support the developer, if you think it's cool, fun, whatever. And
For
this
sure.
game here is only $20.
Oh.
And I have, let's see, how many hours on file? 0 hours on file. Apparently, even though I beat it on the Switch, it's a really
You
good
never
game.
played it ever.
I never played it on Steam ever, apparently. I think I got it for free on Steam from like Keymailer or something. It's got an 83 on Metacritic. The Steam reviews recently are very positive, with the overall reviews being overwhelmingly positive. And it came out about a year ago. It's called What the Golf. And you know how in a golf game you expect to golf the ball into the hole to some extent?
Hmm.
It's a lot more complex than that. I don't know if you're watching the stream right now, but
I am
the
jumping under the weight.
yeah, the whole it's like a campaign that you play through, and like a lot of the time you expect to be golfing the ball from the way that the course starts and is set up, but then you go to do your first swing and it's like not the ball that moves, but something else, you know? And
Mhm.
so like I don't know, it kind of like throws you for a loop, you know, or like fucks with your like gaming instincts, you know?
Sure.
Um like yeah, it definitely plays on what you think you know about gaming. And that's like fun, you know, to like have your expectations like fucked with.
No, for sure. Like you're like, oh wait, that's not right. That's cool. It looks fun.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. It's like it is golf, but it definitely isn't golf at the same time too a lot of the time. Like it's like what do you define as golf, you know? Is like
Ball and hole.
in a video game sense though. Isn't it really just the mechanic of like swinging back the pressure meter, like trying to hit it to like the right pressure and then swinging it back to hit the accuracy part, you
Yes.
know? Like, so in a golf game, in theory, if you just take that mechanic and then apply it to anything that just isn't a ball, then all of a sudden it's still kind of a golf game because it's exactly how you'd play any other golf game. You power and then accuracy, you know, like with a little up then down meter, just like every other golf game, but you're just not really golfing, I guess, technically. So I don't know. It's
Right.
it's like I said, you know, it's I definitely, you know, 10 out of 10 would recommend.
That's fun. It looks cool. The little snowman.
Yeah, the gnome. Oh, it's just the carrot. That's
Just a kid.
did you I don't know if you caught that, but like you're gonna in that one you're gonna expect it to be like the whole snowman's head or whatever, just like it was before, you know. But then when he goes to golf it right here, there he lines it up. He's got the power filled. Just the carrot goes and the head explodes.
Just the carrot. You're like, what?
Yeah, so and that's
There it goes.
like, and you know, in this one it probably lined it up and framed it as you're gonna be the snowman head again, but instead of being the snowman, you're probably the horse next to the snowman.
Right. You're like,
Like so, or that one, yeah, or that one the snowball was getting bigger. I don't know. It's just,
it's fun. I'm watching it.
yeah. What the golf?
What the golf?
This game Calico was fun. It frames itself as a game about running a cat cafe, but the cat cafe is almost kind of secondary to like collecting animals for your cafe. So it's almost like Pokemon where you can have like a roster of certain animals with you. And then eventually throughout gameplay you get tools that can either shrink the animals or grow the animals. If you grow the animals you can ride on them, and if you shrink them you can wear them as hats. Or have your growed animals wear them as hats. So you can
That's funny.
grow one of your like deers and have your deer wear a rabbit on its head while you're wearing a cat on your head riding on the deer. And
That's ridiculous.
and yeah, it's that's a fun game. I've only got like an hour and a half played on that, but definitely another game that I got for free that like I would solidly recommend like if you're into shit like that. It's only $12 and for $12 for the hour and a half of fun that I got out of it was like hilarious. Cat Quest 2, another cat-based game that I got for free. 2.5 hours on file. It's like an open world RPG to some extent, sort of like almost think like Final Fantasy or Zelda or something, you know, but you're playing as
Right.
cats. And
That's cool.
and not just cats, but like super like kind of like I don't know, not badass. That's like the wrong word, but like ferocious.
Badass cats.
Yeah, I don't know.
But kick your
The
face in.
on the ultimate cat venture, and you're like rolling around doing spells, slicing them with swords, and yeah, they're pretty, I
I
guess,
see it.
badass cats. You know,
I see it going
fight.
on.
Yeah, look at that demon thing they fight. Pretty
Little
badass guy.
fucking dragon.
Yeah, I guess I didn't get this far in it at all. I was still doing basic shit compared to that. That looks wild.
It is wild.
Let's see. Cyberpunk was such a disappointment. There's these
It
videos
was.
on look how many of the achievements that I have are considered to be rare achievements.
That's crazy. I
Because
stopped
nobody,
playing it.
yeah, nobody finished it but me.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of how I feel about New World. So like I started playing with Phil and whatnot and John,
Yeah.
and then like they stopped kind of fucking playing it. And I will say, like I thought New World was gonna be so much better. It's
Yeah.
it's not. It's not. Like I rode the hype for as long as I could, and I was like, it's really not that good. They rushed it. It's
Mhm.
broken. It's choppy. It makes me feel very much like Cyberpunk.
Amazon is a company that doesn't understand video games as much as like they think they do. And then they only got into the gaming space what like a year and a half, 2 years ago with Stadia or something. Or no, Amazon was with Luna, and so that was like a year ago, maybe if that. And they're just not versed enough in the gaming space. Good games, even bad games. Cyberpunk took 8 years to make before it released. Good games can take decades. You know,
It's just so
ba-
shitty, man.
bad games can take decades.
So shitty.
Like Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah, baby. Shake it, baby.
Shake it, baby. I wonder how much that costs. I wonder how much Duke Nukem Forever costs on PC, because I'm sure the load times are fast enough. The load times were so atrocious for Duke Nukem Forever on console. Like you die and that was like, dying in a video game is bad enough, right? But then you'd have to sit there for 5 minutes.
Hell yeah. Duke Nukem was the shit, man. Shit, I played the first one where it was 2D. You weren't even fucking first person shooter yet. And you did it like Sega, like where you ran across the board, progressively.
My
Shake it, baby.
this the newest one though, right? Duke Nukem Forever is still the most recent one, right?
Yeah.
That came out 10 years ago now, I just realized.
It was what? Duke Nukem 3D and Duke Nukem Forever and
Yeah, Duke Nukem Forever is the most recent one. Duke Nukem 3D is actually a pretty good game. I mean, it's old school, but it's better than Doom, in my opinion. Like, if you're
Duke
looking
Nukem was fun.
if you're looking for like an old game like of that era to play, Duke Nukem 3D is definitely the one to play over Doom for sure. And everyone sucks Doom's dick so hard. Duke Nukem 3D shits on Doom.
I love Duke Nukem. That was one of the first games you could interact with NPCs. And I think
Yeah.
a lot of people forget that because like the shake it baby when you walked up to the stripper on the stripper pole and shit and you were
Mhm.
interacting with the environment, man, I remember that shit. That was humongous.
And
Like you would sit there and
honestly,
keep giving the stripper $1 for an hour and
like
you
the
were
game looks
thrilled
old,
by it.
but it doesn't look bad. You know, like you can tell the game obviously isn't a recent game, but like the bridge here, like the textures on the bridge, the texture on the mail truck, the texture on the fire truck, like the limitations of the hardware were like they're the only thing holding them back. Like if they could have made this game bigger and better and more badass at the time, they definitely would have. Like this game was ambitious as fuck.
It was. It was so good. I love Duke Nukem, man. I grew up on that shit. Like that and like Wolfenstein 3D.
I'm a little too young for it personally. Like that all
I
that shit
know.
was like right before my time. But then, from what I understand, then you got Quake that comes out.
Oh yeah, Quake was with the nail gun, dude. Come on, you were fucking blasting dudes with a nail gun. That
And
shit was so
the
fire.
biggest difference, right, is that everything that was 2D in Doom and Duke Nukem is 3D rendered in Quake. So instead of having flat like PNG art for your gun and for enemies, you have fully 3D rendered enemies and fully 3D rendered weapon models, if I'm not mistaken, in Quake. And like the lighting between those and the lighting system, it was just like the next big jump in gaming at the time. And honestly, Quake, you don't have to look any further like back than
Ellie.
Quake to see modern gaming. Like this is where it started. I feel like this looks like Halo 1 point, like a Halo beta almost. Like
You know what's funny though is it was really Wolfenstein 3D. It was Wolfenstein that like started it off
yeah,
because
that's pre-Doom.
yeah, that was pre-Doom. See, that was my era, man. And then
That's
like
too old for
what
me to
was cool is
appreciate
you put the
almost.
listen, the first mod I ever did was to the Barney's mod, like Barney the Happy Dinosaur or
Mhm.
whatever. Do you remember Barney?
Yeah, for sure, of course. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, so like that was the mod in Wolfenstein, right? You would instead of Hitler, you turned it into Barney the dinosaur, and Barney would fucking like be the last dude you had to fight when you made it through the Germans and shit.
That's funny. Kind of like how people do these days with Thomas, the tank engine mods.
Yes, yes, but that was my first mod. You know what I mean? Like that and spooky maps for Doom.
Spooky maps for Doom.
Yeah, spooky maps for Doom was cool. It was like literally the first mod I'd ever seen done in a game. And instead of like loading into Doom's first level, it like you loaded into the level, but there were spider webs and like weird shit all over the map, and it like changed the map in the most teeny tiny way. But it was the coolest thing ever, and like the sound effects changed. So when you shot somebody, it was different. So when you use the BFG, the big fucking gun, you'd fucking blaze them, and it would say some crazy shit when you hit them. And I don't know. It was man, that was like DOS. That's when Doom came on like 10 floppies.
That's pretty wild, man.
Dude, that was like literally disc 1 is complete, put in disc 2.
I'm a little envious that you got to see all that stuff firsthand. Like shareware, floppy games and stuff like that. But like at the same time, like I am not super jealous because the internet
You're not.
is way better. Like
What was okay, so like the best thing about gaming when I was younger and shit was like uh they created servers, but like we didn't call them servers, right? They were access points. And like you would call in using like Tellink from Windows 3.1,
mhm.
and you would dial a phone number and you would access a server, and then you go into that server, and that server would play games, and that server had like was like did you ever see the movie War Games?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
the
can't. I
Whopper.
couldn't help but think of that as you were saying that.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Whopper, man. Like, and that's what makes that movie even cooler is because
All the
like
tech in that
that's
movie was real in the era. Yeah.
it
I,
was because it was like hit button 1 if you want to play such and such small game.
mhm.
And there was like this Dragon Quest game, and like that was Swords of Chaos, and a bunch of different stuff, and it was all text based. So like to move your guy, you'd say go west, 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 south, west, east, and like you'd have to kind of create a map in your head of where you went, and like if you were gonna fight something, you'd have to literally type fight, fight, uh, you know, or pick up bug leg, and like all this different shit, and like you had to like literally type it out to do the commands.
I've played
And
Zorg before. Zorgs,
hmm
whatever that
Zorg.
is.
hmm
By the way, what's up, Cash Facon? Welcome to the YouTube stream. Is it
What up,
working? Is
baby?
what working? The G2A command doesn't work because I haven't set that up yet, but I should set that up. So thank you for that. And yeah. Other than that, were you asking is something else working or what's good?
It's good. What's really good?
Well, really good.
Mhm. That's a pimp named Slickback. And yes, say it now with me. A pimp named
Slickback?
Slickback.
No.
Sweet as taboo, you in rare form. Tom, it's considered self-defense now. Yo, you ever watch the Boondocks?
Oh yeah.
Yo, that shit is so good. Huey and shit. Oh,
Oh
no snitching.
yeah. Dude, in the very first episode when he like wakes him up, he's like, "You having that dream about telling the truth to white people again?" He's like, "I'm gonna go find me a white man to lie to him right now."
Yo, that show was so good.
Dude, too funny.
We have charged a $5,000 non-refundable charge to your charge card, Tom.
By the way, I'm updating my Black Ops Cold War.
Word. Sarah.
And I modified my install so it would only install
Multiplayer.
multiplayer, right? And it still has 75 gigabytes to download for the update.
Hell yeah. Listen, I took out Warzone because I don't play that shit.
I just
And,
uninstalled a bunch of shit off this launcher.
Listen, I got like 1.5 terabytes, or what do I got? I got a terabyte. I got 175. I've almost got 2 terabytes, and it's loaded. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? There ain't even shit on here. And it's 2 terabytes worth of fucking data.
Right.
And I got an 8 terabyte fucking backup. But like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Shit, I remember working at Best Buy and being like, 4 terabytes? What are you gonna put on there?
It goes quicker than you know.
Yeah, it goes so fast. And you're like, 8 terabytes? I need like 30.
Right. I was I was looking at the 8 like the Best Buy I was in today only had up to 8 terabytes was the biggest size, but they were recommended for NAS. They weren't recommended for desktop use. Like, and so like the biggest they had for desktop use, like recommended for desktop use was 4 terabytes, which is still pretty big,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean,
But
yeah, but you're putting 4 terabyte internals now. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, at 7200s. I mean, you give me a 4 terabyte 10,000, I'll do a cartwheel. That'd be great.
A lot of the 4 terabyte drives out there are actually only like 5400. Like the Western Digital Blue drives, a lot of them are only 5400 RPMs.
Yeah, that's trash.
Like
You ain't
low.
loading shit on that.
You can run most games off of them fine. and stuff,
Whatever. Yeah, if you're a chump, you ain't running nothing off of 5400. Come on. You got to have 7200 or at least. If you're running 5400, you're going to have such slow boot times. You're going to be last one in on a match.
Yeah. I don't know.
mean, straight up.
I mean, I'll run games off my 5400 and I'll still launch them faster than people playing off their PS4 or Xbox.
Well, you got good internet. You got good interwebs.
Yeah.
You got them green lights.
Let's see. G2A Gold Mine. I need to get my G2A link in my apparently into my
Yo, I do want to say though, I did the driver updates for the 1070, and I will tell you, my games look so much better now because I'm running on 1440 32, and it looks good. It looks real good. Oh, and I gotta tell you, listen, if you're looking for a monitor upgrade, just because you're talking about upgrading some shit, listen, my gigabit 32 is fucking fire for the price. It's like $300. 32-inch curve, sexy chicken. Man, I'm telling you, You should check it out. It fucking looks good as a bitch.
I'm
Looks
honestly
sharp.
pretty happy with my monitor setups. Like I have the double Samsung in this room, the double Dell in the other room, and I
The
game
Dell's
at
nice.
1080p 60, you know, and so all my monitors are 1080p 60, so everything just matches up and syncs up real well with the stream and with the. And I might be interested in bigger monitors, but my desks don't really support it. And then I might be interested in higher refresh rate or resolution monitors, but then my streaming shit doesn't really support it. So it's like
Well, you gotta have a better video card.
I'm real happy at 1080p right now, and especially running
That's cool.
everything at like ultra on 1080p, like 60 FPS is cool. Like everybody's shooting for like 4K mid-range settings, like 4K medium, while I'm shooting still at like 1080p
Yeah, but fuck
ultra.
all that. Listen, you can have 1080 tight. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if you get the new RTX and you can run, blur outs in the rear, and you upgrade your camera, I think you'll add to your subscription.
I don't think I'm gonna go for the 3080 though, because it's
Well,
literally
no,
like
any
you know.
any RTX.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I've got the I
that was
had
just
the
a misspeak.
2080 Super, and running that stuff, running the RTX broadcast is nice, but in games that are really like GPU intensive, it ends up fucking things up actually. So I end up having to disable like my camera and mic effects, and sometimes when games are really GPU intensive.
Heavy when they're super heavy games.
Mm. But like if I'm playing, let's say like Vice City, like yeah, I can keep camera effects on, mic effects on. But if I'm running like I don't know, probably Battlefield 2042, that's probably a no go, you know. So it depends.
Word.
Unfortunately, still.
Yo, I can't wait to get Raiden over here so I can hook up his pewter.
Hell yeah.
I'm so excited for him. He's gonna be like, Minecraft looks so good.
Are you gonna add timers to your stream elements bot? What do you mean? What, like to like automatically put links in the chat? Nah, I hate when people do that. I think they look corny when they automatically put links in the chat every like however often, especially when those people don't have super active chats. If my chat was like super poppin' where I couldn't even keep up with it, then yeah, I might automatically spam links into it so that people would buy merch and join my Discord and XYZ or whatever. But when my chat moves slow enough where I can, manage it myself without even any moderators, like then yeah, I'm not worried about automatically sending links. Then it'll just fill up the chat with links when nobody's chatting, and it'll be corny. 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 Better than I was last time, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh.
No, but I will say, and what I was trying to say earlier when my mic decided it wanted to change,
Yeah.
is your subscribers went up by 100.
My YouTube?
Uh-huh.
Um,
You were at you were at 1.21 and now you're at 1.22.
that's only 10. That goes from 1210 to 1220.
No, son, you're not carrying the 0.
No, trust me.
Whatever. You went up some viewers.
Yeah, no, I
Piece of
did, and I
shit.
appreciate it. I did, and I appreciate it, but I'm just keeping your expectations realistic, you know.
Oh, listen.
1.21K is 1210, and then 1.22K is 1220.
Yeah, but wouldn't the
You see what I'm saying?
to change the ones place it would have been a
No, you just add a 0, and then the point is the comma.
okay, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Doug. But yeah, just to keep, like I said, your expectations realistic. It's not like every time that goes, because it'd be dope if every time that went up by 0.1, I was going up by 100 subscribers. But unfortunately,
No, you're right. I'm wrong on the decimal.
because if it went up to 1.3,
You're right. You're
1300,
right.
you know.
I'm gonna go sit in the corner.
No,
Put
you're
my dunce cap on.
no, you're good, man. I wasn't trying to call you dumb or
No,
anything.
you're good. You're
Yeah,
totally sweet. You're
just
fine.
keeping it real, you know.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine.
I'd
just gonna
love
go
to
sit in the
take the
corner.
props for that, you know.
Whatever. You got 1,000 people up on this bitch.
Yeah, but with a very low like active viewer count out of that. Like out of the 1,200 and maybe have like a recurring monthly viewer count of like 50 or something like that. So it's
Well,
like,
you better pull your fucking dick out or something.
yeah, better
You know what I'm
start. Better do what my
saying?
cousin was doing. Putting pies in my face and shaving my beard on stream and shit like that. The beard will grow back. If we can
No,
maintain 10 viewers tonight for an hour, I'll shave my beard right now on stream.
Your beard's weird. Hit that thing, pussy. Hit that. Come on. I want to see yellow smoke. Oh, that's a good one. That was good. Good for you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, nice. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Let me see that yellow.
Get it some yellow.
Let me see that yellow.
I have to drink yellow. I have to eat brown. You ever watch that
No.
episode of Always Sunny where like the Eagles win the Super Bowl?
Mm-mm.
It's like this like joke that it's Charlie's fault because of all these like superstitions that he does, right? Where he has to like eat something brown and he has to drink something yellow and he has to wear green, But like he accidentally gets like left at the bar by himself, so he sets all these like Home Alone style traps to make sure nobody comes into the bar while he's there by himself watching the football game. And then he ends up getting caught in every single one of them. Like he ends up Home Aloneing himself. um,
That's pretty funny.
and the way he ends up wearing green is he ends up, like trapping himself in the paint can trap, and it ends up covering him in green paint. And then the way, and like he gets his like foot stuck in like a bear trap or something like that. And so the way that he like drinks yellow is he ends up drinking his own piss. And then the way that he eats brown is there ends up being like nothing brown in the bar except for like a dead rat in a rat trap. He ends up like
Gross.
eating the rat, but he like and then like he gets his foot out of the bear trap, but then the Eagles start to lose again, and he's like hallucinating because he's like drunk and losing blood, and his hallucinations tell him that that's part of the superstitions now. He has to leave his leg in the bear trap for the rest of the game for the Eagles to win. And he's like, "Are you sure?" And they're like, "Yeah, you have to put your leg back in the bear trap." Like,
What the fuck?
so he's like, "Okay, I guess so." And like, ah!
That's just so funny.
And so, and then the Eagles end up winning, so like they make it like, like obviously it wasn't his fault. That had nothing to do with it. Like any of that shit had anything to do with it, but it was all like the game was going in the background. And his hallucinations were like the quarterback of the Eagles and then like I think the coach of the Eagles or something like that. So it was like they were like encouraged. They were like, "Yeah, Charlie, you can do this." Like all like football coach style. Like,
right.
What other commands do you have? I have no other custom commands. That's my only custom command on Stream Elements right now. At partner eyebrow wax, like wax them off or like wax them up to like tighten them up and straighten them up. Are you saying my eyebrows are fucked up? What the fuck? Just tell me my eyebrows don't look good. I'll get them straightened up. You need to tell me that I have to do it at partner. Just let me know now, dog, if my eyebrows are fucked up. Yeah, so I was thinking play Cold War with you, but I guess I'm only like a quarter of the way done downloading right now. What are the games?
What do I got? Grand Theft Auto 5, King's Crusader 3.
We could do some
Minecraft.
GTA 5 online for a little bit.
Stellaris, Counter-Strike, New World, Call of Duty, Cold War, Total War.
Let's
see. Let me see if I can even load my GTA 5. Let me see. You just be like, what? Oh God, I gotta sign in with something.
Rockstar Game Launcher. A B C D E F G. I love Grand Theft Auto 3.
Not the right password. Look the fucking airplane. Fuck. Hmm.
Yeah,
Shit,
see.
it won't let me log in.
Try resetting password.
Yeah, give me a second. I got it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get myself like logged in and the game launched right now. It's acting like it's launching it for the first time when I know I've ran Grand Theft Auto 5 on this computer before.
Fuck. I see you, but it doesn't have.
What's up? You still there, Mark?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, just making sure because I know before your mic got fucked up. You were saying
Yeah.
what's going on?
No, so like it let me log in. It shows actually you playing Grand Theft Auto 5, but it shows me, and I don't have the game under this account.
You probably have it on the Epic Game Store because it was free.
Let me see. Log out.
So GTA Online.
I'm still working on it.
Yeah, I was just talking to myself out loud kind of in the stream, you know, and stuff. Narrating. Narration. Like a narwhal. I'm a horned narrator. Horny narrator. Is this GTLTNY? Yes, this is Grand Theft Luke Thomas NY. Yo, what's up, Jonathan Wolf? Ain't no points. There is commands though. Unfortunately, Stream Elements doesn't support the points or like the community. What's that shit called? Community rewards, community loyalty points. They don't support the community loyalty stuff that they do on Twitch on YouTube. So I couldn't enable points and stuff like that if I wanted to, unfortunately. Womp womp. Yeah. Sorry, John. Appreciate you tuning in, though. Hanging out, dog. We're in Discord General 1, I'm pretty sure. If you want to join us, feel free. It's me and Mark hanging out right now. It's taking forever to load into... a game. That's a Streamlabs thing, I think. Streamlabs might support that for YouTube. If they do, that'd be cool. We could look into that. Oh. This isn't the Steam version of the game. Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know if I can make this work.
What's up with it?
Alright, so I found an account that allowed me to log into Epic. And it says I don't own the game under this account. So I've tried to log out, log in under a different account, and can't seem to...
On the Rockstar launcher or on the Epic Game Store?
Epic Game Store.
What about Steam? You don't own it on Steam?
Mm-mm.
That's I hate that about modern PC gaming a little bit, the way everything's so split up. But you know what, man? I'm still working on, the Cold War download. I'm at 42% now. So the longer we dick around with this, the closer we get to that. So I guess if you
Fair
can
enough.
make it work, cool. If not, in the meantime, we're getting
Well, it
there.
kind of frustrates me. Let me see here.
I feel you. It is
Let me
frustrating.
see. Let me see.
Because, I mean, you said you have it installed, right? So, I mean, you must...
Yeah, and I was playing it before. I was playing 5M for a minute.
Right, so, I mean, it must be something you own on something.
so weird. Weird.
Let's see. I gotta find my nightclub. The red with the bubblegum pink pearl. I love this True Foddy adder. One of the most expensive cars in the game. Ooh wee.
Hello there.
If a repeat cut.
So crazy. Can't say I don't own it here.
Like I said, I'm working on Cold War, and you know I'm down to play that instead. So, you know, if this doesn't
Yeah,
work
but that
out.
kind of frustrates me. Like, what the fuck was my login?
Right. Gotta go to my nightclub.
Yeah, beautiful car.
Thank you. The NPCs are telling me how beautiful my car is. Need to pay more attention to the road. So no dice on GTA Mark then?
I guess not.
What did you can't remember what you owned it through then? Did you buy it through G2A? I guess then it would be a Steam game, or most likely. But you don't have it in your Steam library. And you're not looking through just your installed Steam games, right? You're looking through all Steam games?
Correct.
And it's not in your... You searched your Epic Games? You didn't just like look through your Epic Games? You actually did the search bar? Because Epic Games is weird about the list order of your games. And then the Rockstar Launcher doesn't say you own it. It doesn't say play on Epic, play on Steam. It just says buy this game.
Correct.
Fuck, man. Well, I'm at 53% on my Cold War update, so we can play some Cold War multiplayer, I guess. But well, and anything else you want to try to play in the meantime? What else did you say you have?
Let me see. Hold on one second here.
Let's run through the list again.
What the fuck?
Hi, boss.
New guys on security are good. Smart hires, boss. My friend.
Oh, that's.
Toodles.
I don't know if I'm too fucked up or whatever, but I can't seem to figure it out.
What about like other games like I was saying, or we can still just wait for Cold War to be ready. Is Cold War definitely something
Yeah.
you can boot into and play?
Yeah, no, I can definitely do that. I got Stellaris, New World, Counter-Strike, Call of Duty, Total War. I had GTA, but
Not anymore, apparently.
I don't have GTA.
CS:GO, you're talking about when you say Counter Strike?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Global Offensive.
that's 27 gigabytes, and I have 33 gigabytes left on Cold War. So it's like almost like I might as well just finish installing Cold War.
Yeah, we just gotta finish that.
Making sure my downloads aren't throttled.
I don't know what the deal is.
That is weird about your copy of GTA.
It is really weird. Because I have 5M, and it won't.
Right, you couldn't have 5M without a legit copy of GTA 5 as far as I know. So
I have to look at it tomorrow. Not so fucked up.
let's see, my wall safe has some money in it. Where's the wall safe? I can't remember. Not over here. I thought it was in this room.
You little bitch.
We need to keep up the popularity of the nightclub.
Well, I got CSGO to launch.
That's dope. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna, like I was saying, not do that. Only because at this point I might as well just wait for Call of Duty to finish downloading. Hey, I just got $1,400.
Weird.
We have to get the nightclub to be more popular. How do I use this? I thought there was a way to do... Yeah, nightclub management.
Weird. Weird, weird. Weird.
How much money do I have? Apparently I had enough money to buy that.
You still there?
Yeah. You hear me? Check, check.
You sound like you're 1,000 miles away.
Oh, I have a couple downloads going at once, it seems like, probably. Is it better? Any better?
Talk now.
Check, check, check.
Yeah, it's much better.
Word.
Okay, good to see you're doing something to keep this club running. The DJs play, I do my thing, Laszlo does his, I suppose, if that's a thing, and you've got to make sure Omega is the name on everybody's lips. You'll be spreading the word, keeping booze costs down, bringing the right people in,
I'll have
and
to
keeping
get
the wrong people out.
re-get
And any of these
all
jobs
the-
will have a direct effect on how well we're doing.
shits.
I promise you.
Where you get all the what?
So,
all the Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, they're doing this thing right now where if you pre-order the new trilogy that comes out on Thursday, you get a $10 off discount code or discount thing for like anything else on the store that's like 15 or more. So if you were looking at buying that, or you could just go on G2A, CD keys probably, you know, but that's so weird, man, that your Epic account especially doesn't have it. Because I would have figured that would have been for sure where you would have had it, because I know like almost everyone picked it up while it was free.
And I had, which is crazy.
Do you have more than one Epic account on accident?
I don't think so. I tried a bunch of different accounts.
Do you have any emails from Rockstar Social Club?
No.
Like you checked your emails from Rockstar, like search Rockstar and all your email addresses? Dang. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just get on Call of Duty anyways, like in a minute here. After the blimp. Where the fuck is the blimp? I said, where's the fuck the blimp? The NPC goes, it's up your ass. That was cool as shit. How do I fly this fucking thing?
Access denied, huh? So weird.
No worries, dog. Okay, so we'll be on Call of Duty soon enough.
So weird.
Just trying to do one little mission right now in GTA without getting fucking blowed up by a fucking hacker. The blimp's really interesting to fly. Ooh. Mission passed. Nightclub popularity increased. The map's so busy in GTA Online.
Aerial marketing. It's underrated, believe me. Just wait till you see the crowd show up. Good work.
Gay Tony says that aerial marketing is underrated. We should all be promoting ourselves via blimp. the fuck? Okay. I committed suicide apparently in the game. I'm at 78% on Call of Duty right now.
That's
So if you want to start hopping into matches, man, I'll just join on you, you know. I want to get into some
word. I'm actually trying to delete this shit, and like I can't even delete it from my hard drive.
Tell him I want
GTA.
my $20 back.
Wanna come?
I want to hit up.
Yo, what up, Gamer Fronts? Yeah, that was pretty funny when the blimp ran into the building. It actually kind of scared the shit out of me. I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Hey there,
I didn't know that I was going to run into the building at all. I didn't realize that I was that close to it. And then I didn't realize that if I did, it was going to blow up that easily. I didn't realize the fucking blimps in this game were full of hydrogen instead of helium. Fucking Heisenberg bullshit.
Hey there, boss. Buddy, there you are.
Great, I'm gonna help you sell some of this stuff I know nothing about to someone I've never heard of in a transaction I will swear until my death never took place. Address should be with you now. Thankfully, it's just one drop.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. You there?
Yeah, I can't get it to work no matter what I do.
Even to uninstall?
Yeah,
Wild.
that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
I tried everything I know.
Even just straight up like going to the game folder and just right click
Yep.
delete.
Yep. Run the exe file, the whole deal.
Wild.
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, I'm doing a goods delivery mission right now in GTA Online that's worth over $500,000.
Whoa.
And what's nice is I like checked the server that I was in real quick to see how many other players were in it. And when I started the mission, I was the only player in this server, which kind of happens a lot in GTA Online. So somebody else could spawn in and try to fuck me over, but the odds of it, like when you're already in an empty server, like people, they usually try to join you on a full server. When they can't, they throw you in an empty one. And so they'll try, instead of throwing other people into your empty server, they'll try to throw them into one that's more full first, you know? And if they can't, they'll throw them in an empty one, you know? And so the matchmaking's kind of broken, but it works out in my favor right now. Because nobody's trying to blow me up and take my delivery.
Right.
$500,000, nothing to sneeze at.
Sneeze at. You working tomorrow?
No, I got tomorrow off. So, I mean, we can hang out tonight for a bit longer if you're still trying to hang out, you know? Oh, my game just froze
I
up.
gotta pee. I don't know what's up with my shit.
My GTA 5 froze up mad hard there for a second. Might as well give me a fucking CDL license with how good I can drive this fucking 18-wheeler in this game. Oh shit. The cops showed up.
They were narcs. Our buyer must have had an undercover unit on them. Try and lose them, and I'll see if they want these goods dropped somewhere else.
Oh, come on. I couldn't
Alright,
push
G.
that thing out of the way. You getting off for the
I'ma
night,
let you-
dog, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the night. I'm
Alright.
tired. I'm beat. I can't figure this shit out. It's frustrating me to
No,
death.
yeah, I feel. Just like me with the RAM today.
Why don't well, what time are you gonna be on tomorrow?
No plans really tomorrow. I was telling somebody hit me up when they got up. I think I was telling Seth hit me up in the morning or something. I don't even remember, to be honest, but
Okay.
you know, no plans really as far as I know tomorrow. Day off, chilling.
Alright, well I will hit you up.
Work.
Alright, homie.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my fucking god, dude. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Oh, of course. Train comes by. Perfect. At least I'm not stuck there anymore. Oh my god, dude. Are you serious with this truck? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Oh, of course. Nope. Can't get that way. Why the fuck would I be able to get past this little fucking tiny ditch? Why would I be able to get any momentum at all in this truck? Look at this fucking thing. Oh my fucking god, dude. And the cops are back on me. How long do you have to fucking lose them for? Oh my god. Flabbergasted right now, dude. Somehow I ended up at the weed farm. Maybe out of instinct. What is going on? This truck is on all the drugs, dude. That's why it just cannot move. It cannot breathe. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. There's a cop up on my right up there. And there's a train coming. There's a train coming. Went to the Travis Scott and we're highest in the room. It was the highest in the room. Those cops in front of me are about to turn around. That's how GTA cops work. They're gonna turn around on the one-way highway for no fucking reason. Oh, got it.
Hello? Yes? You clear? I've sent you the buyer's fallback location. Get the goods over there and try not to make eye contact with anybody. Anyone could be an arc.
Oh my god, I only have 7.5 minutes left to get the fucking 3.5 miles that I need to get there. Ender Chicken says everyone wants to be a big shot.
Yer.
Yep. What's good, dog?
And then no more.
You think my main computer's shit in the bed? I gotta take it into Geek Squad.
What's wrong with it? What happened?
It's been acting weird. I don't know if you remember what I was saying before. It was like freezing, shutting down randomly, restarting on its own. Now it's like it's not even turning on, basically.
Yeah, it just might be end of life for it or something.
Yep. So I'm gonna take it to Geek Squad, let them handle it. If they can fix it, cool. If not, then I'll get something that is basically the same price with a newer generation CPU. Because they don't really sell anything. You know how that goes. It's like, you know, the new shit comes out, it's the same price as the old shit.
Yep.
So I can get basically same graphics card, same RAM, same storage and everything, but like newer CPU for the same price at this point. So I don't really care if they have to junk it out. You know, some people are really like attached to their computer. That's like their computer. They love it so much. Like for me, it's like the vehicle through which I stream. I give a shit less as long as it gets the job done personally, you know.
Yeah, it's got to do its job, and if it doesn't, then it's got to get the fuck out.
Yeah. So for me, yeah, like, you know, I look at them junking it out as a pro, not a con, and so.
Well, if they end up junking it, obviously, I'm assuming you get to keep all the parts from it. You could easily sell that graphics card for a good fucking.
Nah,
800,
you don't.
900 bucks.
You can't keep anything.
What?
When you bring it back to Best Buy, it has to be in whatever configuration you bought it in. So if you bought it with, like, say, like a 2080, it has to go back with a 2080.
Wait, are you like returning it to get like trade-in value or something?
Essentially, like when they junk it out, that's like what, you know what I'm saying? Like it still has to be the full product that you bought. Like.
That sucks, dude. Yeah, because you could part that thing out and make profit off it.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be dope. Or even just keep the 2080 for one of my other computers. Yeah, that'd be fucking lit as fuck, you know? But,
Yeah.
unfortunately, yeah, you gotta give it back at least. Like, it came with 16 gigs of RAM, it's gotta go back to 16 gigs of RAM. It came with a 2 terabyte mechanical and a this or that. You know, solid state's gotta go back with that, you know? Anything I added to it, I was able to take out. Like, I took out a hard drive, I took out a PCIe USB 3.0 card. I took out an extra fan that I added. But like, you know, everything else that was stock goes back stock. They can actually like, you can be legally like prosecuted if you try to like, you know, it's like stealing essentially. If you were to try to like return it to them without parts, you know.
No, yeah, I feel that. It's just, yeah, I see like where you're coming from with like a trade-in. I'd be like, fuck them. I'm keeping if the computer's dying, bro. I'd just tear it to pieces, start selling it out, because literally the graphics card you got in there would pay for half of a new PC.
Right, but like, you know, when I can basically have the whole PC paid for a whole new PC.
Yeah, exactly. If you like, that's what I'm saying. Is if you weren't gonna do a trade-in, that'd be the best
Yeah.
option. But it sounds like you're doing like a decent actual trade-in.
Yeah, and I mean, it's, you know, it's not really like a trade-in. That's just how the Geek Squad protection shit works. If they can't fix it, they'll junk it out. If they'll try to fix it, and if they can fix it, cool, you know. But if they can't fix it, then what they'll usually do is just hand you a gift card, or like, not like a gift card necessarily. Like, it's a store credit voucher, which is technically different, even though to most customers it's the same thing. You know, for
It just feels weird. It's like bringing your car into the mechanic shop, and they're like, "Damn, can't fix it. Here's $2,000 in store credit, and you can spend it as much as on anything you want here."
Yeah.
It's like, well, I kind of want my car.
Yeah, and like, you know, I can see, like I said, certain people being attached to certain things like that, you know?
Absolutely.
Like, but for me, it's like, I'm not a car guy, especially, so then that same example, if they were just like, oh yeah, your car's broken, so you get a 2-year, like, newer car, I'd be like, lit, why don't I break my car more often? Like, no, the downside to it is that you have to rebuy the protection on it, you know what I'm saying? So the protection plan was probably like $150 for 3 years, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't use it, then it's like, but it's not just that. It comes with like WebRoot, like their like most premium antivirus package, which I think is like $60 a year or something if you were to buy it yourself. And then it comes with like free diagnostics and this and that, like a bunch of other shit you'd normally have to pay for through Best Buy or through like on your own, you know. If you use it for all that stuff, but I don't. I just use it for, you know, for the, like, hardware coverage. So if something fails like this, that I can just, like, swap it, basically. And it's not, you know, like, it's not necessarily a swap. There have been times where they've, like, fixed things for me, and I get back the same computer working, you know. But in this case, I mean, like, I legit basically can't get the computer to stay on. Like, so I don't think they're gonna be able to.
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah. Sounds like it might be like a pop circuit or something.
Yeah, I was thinking power delivery. Exactly. Something about the power delivery, and especially too, I was having weird issues with like the RGB like LED strips that were in there. And so I was actually thinking that was what was causing the LED lighting was what was causing the freezing and the random restarts and shit potentially, because it was happening less once I disabled the lighting, and then it like, you know, and then this happened today, and so.
Well, it could be the same thing. Would it be powering down and restarting, or is it just shutting straight down?
So kind of both. It'll turn on sometimes and then just shut down. Or it'll turn on sometimes and then like shut down and turn back on, or sometimes it'll turn on, stay on, and just not output anything to the and just output to like a black screen, like no output at all.
Doesn't even load into BIOS or anything.
And that's exactly what it's doing right now. Like it's off right, or no, I guess it's on right now. Is it off or on? I don't know. It's off right now. And so if I was to turn it on right now, the PC like powers up. You know, you can see there's an LED strip on the side of the graphics card that lights up. And then yeah, just nothing on the monitor.
Weird. Yeah, it sounds like it could be like either faulty power supply, or like your CMOS battery has died.
It could be just a dead CMOS battery, but
it definitely sounds like it's power delivery. If it's even having issues, like if it's restarting, then it's probably power delivery and not like broken motherboard or something, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
it did kind of like, I bought some new RAM tonight, which I do think kind of exacerbated the issue when I was like messing around with the BIOS settings. Like I set it to use the RAM's like built-in like profile for like clock speeds and voltage usage.
For like timing, yeah.
Yeah, and so when I did that, it came back to a black screen. And people said pop out your CMOS battery, you know,
Yep.
and pop it back in. You should reset the BIOS settings back to default. And I did that like I did that once, right? Popped it back in, and the computer started up actually, right? And then I went to like go into the BIOS settings to make sure, you know, that everything was reset, and then it would black screen again, right? And in this PC, there's the CMOS battery is behind the GPU. So I have to literally like unscrew a bracket and unscrew the GPU and pop it out of the socket to unplug the CMOS battery.
Yeah, and I mean, if it didn't work the one time, it probably won't work the second time. Because the big thing about the CMOS battery is just like a old video game cartridge. When you pop out the battery, you're essentially flashing the memory on it.
Yeah, and so I did it twice, even though it was a pain in the ass and everything. I did that literally 2 times and basically got the same results still. And
yeah, so it's probably power supply, to be honest.
And I'm not even gonna mention that to Best Buy. I'm literally just gonna tell them like you know,
this is what's happening.
Yeah. I thought it, and then too, I'll return because I am gonna return the RAM at the same time. Basically, I'll just tell them like, yeah, it started doing this. I bought some new RAM yesterday because I thought maybe it was a RAM issue, and it's still doing it. You know, like I'm just like dumb about computers. You know.
I mean, it could definitely the RAM. I've definitely noticed more recently. New RAM comes a little overvolted, and then your BIOS reclocks it. And I don't know if that's like something they're doing more on purpose, but with the overvolting, like same thing with Zach's PC. We noticed that his RAM was overvolting for a moment, and it was blowing his power supply out because his power supply's fan was backwards, and it was like instantly tripping the power supply off. And
yeah, I noticed that. So like the 2400 megahertz RAM, which is kind of standard, you know, seems to run at 1.2 volts. And like the higher speed RAM, like the 3600, 3200, seem to run at 1.35 volts. And I don't know much about electricity. You know more about like volts, amps, watts, and Ohm's law than I do. I'm pretty sure. And so I don't.
Yeah, I mean it really comes down to like what you're overclocking your CPU at, and with like I said, the overvolting on the clock speeds can be like a normal issue. You could be like. It could say like 1.35, like 1.3 or something, and be peaking at like 2. And if you go back and like check it, and it's like, oh shit, peaking at 2, but averaging 1.3 or something.
How do you check what volts your RAM is drawing?
Open hardware monitor.
We'll check like your actual voltage usage for the RAM.
Typically, let me open up mine. Either that or you go straight to the Well, you're doing AMD now, right?
No, I don't have AMD. I'm a big Intel fan.
I think it might be TPM that you have to go through natively for that, but I'm pretty sure Open Hardware Monitor checks your voltage. I'm opening it right now just to double check.
Yeah, because like I know like Task Manager will show like your amount, your used, your available, and then your clock speeds on them. And so I'm running 2400 at 24 gigabytes. That's at 3 sticks of 8 in this computer, and using less than 16. So it should only really be using bank 1 and bank 2, like slot like bank A1 and A2 or whatever. At the moment.
It looks like I get my CPU clock and my GPU clock, but not my memory clock.
Yeah, man, I mean, it is weird though too, right? Because then I put the RAM in this computer, which the motherboard is supposed to support in this computer up to RAM.
It might be MSI Afterburner.
This one's supposed to support speeds up into like the 4200, 40-something hundred range. And I tried putting the same RAM into this computer, which recognized the the profile again, like at 3600 megahertz at 1.35 volts or whatever. And when I set that, like the profile on this computer, I was also getting kind of like a BIOS error. It was like failed to boot, press delete to go into BIOS settings or whatever. And so I had to go back into the BIOS and set it back to like default. Which for whatever reason, even though it's like super high speed RAM at like 3600 megahertz, the default clock speed was only reading at like the lowest speed, like
You're gonna have to check your clock speeds
2133.
directly through BIOS. That's what it's saying.
You can check your RAM
Oh, my
speeds
headset
through
died.
Task Manager.
I'm back.
You can check you can check your RAM clock speeds through Task Manager.
They also said XMP works pretty well for Intel.
I don't know what's XMP.
XMP is the extreme memory profile technology that they have. It's for setting like clock speeds on your GPU, CPU, and RAM.
Oh,
Specifically through Intel.
so you can set clock speeds through software like on the computer side instead of through the BIOS side.
Yeah, it's what it seems. Well, Intel and AMD both have like separate programs for it, which is weird. Be right back. I gotta hit the bathroom.
Okay. Huh. 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 I kind of want to try troubleshooting this RAM more.
Oh, I'm back.
So I'm just Googling the issue still, right? And this one person says that they bought 2 sticks and that one maxes out at 3500 without like issues, and they're both supposed to be 3600, and then the other one does 3600 just fine. So that it is an issue that, it is a possibility that it's just an issue with the sticks of RAM. I can check them one at a time to see if one will do a higher clock speed than the other, you know. And then
Yeah. Do a
another person says sometimes old secondary timings get carried over to the new RAM sticks, causing all sorts of mayhem. Try to reset BIOS to default, reboot, then load XMP again. To
Yeah,
make sure you
and
start clean.
I'm sending you something real quick. This is a program that benchmarks your RAM. It'll let you know what it's running at true, not what your BIOS says it should be running at. Because that's another issue, is sometimes the BIOS is going to say, this is what it should be running at, and it hits it sometimes, and so that's what we're going to say it runs at. But this is going to be true running. So if you do want to like test it out on the other computer or something.
Does this cost money?
There's like an extreme version, I think, that costs money, but I don't think that it natively, like the base one does. We double check real quick. Downloads.
Yeah, it looks like the PC versions cost money.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not too worried about it.
You can always find an open source version of it.
I don't know. Extreme tuning utility is like the first thing that comes up here.
Hey.
Because if I can get, you know, this RAM running at 3600, or at least,
there you go.
or at least, if I can get it running at 3600, or at least identify, I guess, if it's just maybe the one stick that's bunk, or both sticks that are bunk, or something, or they're just not compatible, you know.
Let me know if that Google Drive works.
I'm actually
gonna
just
lie.
gonna try extreme tuning utility real quick.
Gotcha.
Because
Extreme
I
tuning
googled check
utilities works
RAM
fine.
voltage, and the first thing that popped up was this.
XMP or whatever.
Yeah. And I think I've used this before when I was... Oh, I gotta restart.